Hello everyone, welcome back to your favorite channel Trade Trio. Please do subscribe this channel and let's see what we have done last week. Well, last video was shared on 7th of Feb and I shared 6 Forex setups. Unfortunately, most of them, or you can say all of them, didn't trigger. Only one of them, which was New Zealand USD trigger, and it hit our TP. So we have just 64 pips gain this week. It's all right. Gain is gain, no matter it's small or large. But if we combine the last 4 week videos setups, it's starting from 17th of January, and then next video on 24th January, then 31st January, and then lastly 7th of Feb. So it's almost a month and we have almost 848 pips gain in total. So this is a very huge, if you have traded it with a standard lot, this is a good amount of dollars. So let's discuss all these setups. Let's review all these calls and then I'll share the new setups as well. Let's start with Pound USD. Well, last week it was clearly mentioned that you can take long position if it closes above 36,100 area, or you can short if it closes below 35,000. As you can see, the whole week it remained in a range, although it tests the resistance area or the mentioned area, but did not have a closing above. So this trade did not trigger, and this week we have still same buys. If it breaks above, then you can take long position, and if it breaks below, then you can take short position in it. And this consolidation will help the breakout in this pair. Let's move to USDCAD. Last week it was mentioned that you can take long position if it manages to break 27,970 area. This was the area and it failed to break above this. Currently this momentum looks good and hopefully it will break in this week. So if it manages to break, then you can enter long in this pair. Same plan as the last one. Let's move to Euro USD. Last week, again, this plan did not trigger because it was mentioned that long if it manages to break 1.14850 area. It did test this area but did not able to break it. So even it turned back to this rising trend line. So hopefully we can see good momentum from here in it, and if it manages to break this area, then only you enter long in this pair. Next is New Zealand USD. This was the only pair which triggered our buy call. As you can see, this was the day when video was shared, 7th of Feb. So if you took your long entry on 8th of Feb, then this resistance area was already mentioned, so you hopefully booked your profit. So from this position to this area, this is 64 pips gain. Now if you see this week, if you plot Fibonacci numbers on this really, yes, so you can clearly see that this is the hurdle for New Zealand USD. I hope it will break in this coming week. So enter long only if this area is taken out. It is mentioned here, buy if closing above 67,000. So if it manages to break above, then enter long, and hopefully it will break this short-term resistance area as well. Let's move to Pound CHF. Well, this is a new setup. Well, Pound CHF is looking good, and it is the current price action is standing at the falling trend line. So I think the price action is very good at current level. As you can see, this is making higher high, higher low, and this can be the new high. So if it manages to break above this mentioned zone, which is 1.26070, if it manages to break above this, then you can enter long in this pair as well. Let's see the next one. This is USDJPY. So dollar yen is making a double top pattern on daily time frame, and it took a hit on the next session as well. So any strength is a good opportunity to short it, and you can short it with a stop loss above this horizontal area, and your target should be around this parallel channel bottom. So if it gives any bullish signal here, then you can cut your shorts position from here. Let's see the last setup of Forex of this week. This is Pound Aussie. Last week we asked you to wait and see, and it was around this candle, and then it immediately dropped from this horizontal area. Now it took a good support from this short-term parallel channel and make a good follow-up candle as well. So hopefully this momentum will continue, and it can go till this horizontal area, which is 91,440, as mentioned in here as well. So you can take a long position in here, wait for any dip. You can enter a long in a small position in here, and then wait for the dip. Your stop loss is this, which is mentioned. So you can write this really until this mentioned area. Well, these are the Forex setups. Hopefully you like it, and hopefully all these work out. Let's move to commodity. Let's see the gold setup for this week. Well, from the last 2 weeks, we had a wait and see stance, and most of you have messaged me that we should have entered in here and took long position. Well, I asked to wait because there was no clear direction until the last day we have in gold. So now it's in a good shape. As you can see, it is following good upward parallel channel by heart, and current price action is at the top of this parallel channel. So what we are expecting, we have a buy on dip stance on gold, and any dip from this current price is a good buying opportunity. And your upside target should be around 1817, 1880 area. And if this area is taken out, then we will talk about this 1900, 1920 area again. So for the current scenario, your stop loss should be under 1830. And when you have a good bullish sign on price action, then you can enter in gold. Next we have silver. Well, all commodity are on the rise, so silver give a good move as well. Now it has already rising a lot, so wait for dip, and any dip from here is again a good opportunity to buy. Your stop loss should be under this horizontal area, and then you can book your profit to this top of this falling trend line. And if it manages to break this trend line, then come back to basic, which is the horizontal area, and this is 2470 is the first target after the break of this parallel channel. Let's move to oil. Well, from the last 2 weeks, we have a bullish stance in oil, and our target was around 93 to 94 area, and the last day high was around 92.96. So your TP is already hit, and if you haven't booked your profit, then look to book profit on Monday, because we are expecting high volatility in oil due to some news. So until this volatility is ended, we have a wait and see stance in oil. Let's see the last one, which is Plaadium. Well, Palladium is looking good in good shape, and we already booked our profit in Palladium. So it is making good high, low, and this is new high, and this is high, low. So a good white candle is already made. So current price is also good, or any dip as long as it is above the support area. It is good, and your target should be around 2450. This is your first TP, and then 2500 is your next TP. And then we will talk about in the coming videos about the top set. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please give your valuable suggestion in the comment section, and do like it and subscribe this channel.